I'll try to get to everything that I can. It is May 31st, 2021, 3:11 p.m. This is episode 1257. I am in New York City. Got here yesterday afternoon. Today I went to an actual real New York diner. Had an egg, cheese, bacon sandwich. Had a slice from Ray's last night. I just stumbled upon Ray's. I was like, I'll get one of those slices. Got a couple of cigarettes too on my way to my hotel from the subway. I've taken the subway like crazy today. I went down to, I'm in Midtown, and I went to Lower Manhattan, walked over to Wall Street. I went to World Trade Center, because that's where I got off, even though I saw it last time. I didn't walk over to see the Statue of Liberty, because I already saw that. I toyed with the idea of going to Staten Island on the ferry, but it's like, oh, that'll take all day. So I didn't worry. I hear the view is great, but I didn't feel like doing that, and it's free, I think. But I walked over to Wall Street. I went to see Furious Girl, and took a photo of her when I could, because people keep posing with that thing like crazy. And then I went to see the bull, and there was actually a line where ladies kept crawling under to pose with the bull's balls. Yes, the bull has balls. But I'm having a good time. I walked to Times Square last night in the rain. The sun's been up today, though. I might get some Chinese food tonight. I don't know. I want to get some soul food while I'm here. Real New York City soul food. Real New York City Southern food. So I might go to Harlem for that. And I go to the Yankees tomorrow. This cartoon, oh, yeah, people are yelling at Kamala Harris for not mentioning Memorial Day in a tweet, even though she mentioned Memorial Day in like 2 other tweets. Forgetting that Donald Trump thinks soldiers who died, who fought, suckers and losers, wasn't anything in it for them. And he said John McCain wasn't a war hero. He likes people who weren't captured. Really, if you got a problem with Kamala Harris, but you have a problem with Donald Trump, you're a hypocrite. You're a grade A hypocrite. TJ says that he agrees that they never talked about Tulsa, and that proves that it wasn't a wolf whistle from Donald Trump when he had the dog whistle, when he had the Tulsa thing. Y'all mofos can't stop lying. Actually, TJ, you lie every day on here, and it was a dog whistle because it's a holiday for racists. I don't know why you aren't informed of it, because you're one of them. Zombie says nobody can have a legitimate conversation with him because his lies keep getting scrubbed. Dude, you're a cultist and a sycophant, okay? The reason people can't have legitimate conversations with you is because you're a fucking lunatic. You're a lunatic. You're absurd. Bravo Coutinho says Monday, not Sunday, but will Parrish have a nice day off? Okay, well, I didn't really take. Well, I did kind of take the day off. Yeah, I did take the day off, but I worked this morning. This cartoon started in my hotel room up here on the 19th floor, across from 30 Rock, and I went to the 47th and 50th Street subway station underneath 30 Rock, and I drew the cartoon in a Starbucks underground inside the subway station. At first I walked down there and I got something from Dunkin', and then that's when I saw the Starbucks and I could sit down. So I came up here, started the cartoon, had some coffee, and then I went back and went to Starbucks. They took my temperature, make sure it was okay and stuff. And they said, if you've been vaxxed, you don't have to wear a mask in here. That was kind of cool. And of course they trust you not to be a liar. They trust you not to be like TJ and Zombie, not to be a liar. And writing something about critical race theory. There's a lot to that. But, I mean, about teaching critical race theory, about how this history isn't part of it. Some of it is, some of it isn't. But with these laws that they're making, they're actually making it so that you can't teach about Tulsa. If anything gives the perception that we're a racist country, that means that you couldn't teach about the Japanese internment, in a place like Tennessee. Or you couldn't teach about the Trail of Tears in a place like Tennessee. And there's some other states that are doing that too. It'll probably be that way in Texas, where they've been fucking with history books for a couple of decades now. That's just some really stupid shit. The southern part of the United States is just becoming more and more right-wing, more and more racist, really. And they're having a really hard time hiding it. Whenever you legislate that to make voting harder, you're having a very hard time disguising your racism. Because that's just racist. There's no election security to it. So the last time we had massive voter fraud where we needed to redo an election, it was Republicans with ballot harvesting in North Carolina. Do you remember that for congressional seat? Was that 2018? Or was that 2016? It was one of those. Yeah. So, yeah. Fuckers. Fuckers. Can you guys hear the car horns down the street and stuff? I don't know if you can. I'll listen back to this. It's kind of cool walking through the city, and wherever you're standing, pretty much you can hear the subway. I still have not gotten my ticket for the Yankee game. I bought it, but they have not sent me the ticket, and it says supposed to get it by today. And It's today. So where's my fucking ticket, StubHub? Anyway. But, I actually was going to do a different issue this morning, but I went to an Irish bar last night, a real Irish bar, and guess what? My bartender was from Ireland. And watching TV, I got this idea. But yeah, my bartender, he's not from Northern Ireland, he's from Ireland, the country. Well, Northern Ireland's a country too, but he's from the independent one, the one that's not a part of the UK, which is Ireland. Great accent. And he's only been here since like 2018. And he just got back because during the pandemic, he went back to Ireland. So, but he's pretty nice. And I thought he was going to have a really cool Irish name, but it was like John. So, anyway, you think if he was faking it, he'd come up with a better name. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.